Everybody, welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. We got ourselves a singles match. Doing a bunch of these like kind of fun little singles matches of just kind of people that we haven't seen in a little while. We got Jack Pinchuk going up against Zachary Shelton. Got Dylan here with me. Dylan, what do you think we got here today?
I think it's an interesting one. Yeah, two competitors that I think are way better than their records would suggest. Like I know Zachary especially has played some very high level competitors and has done very well against them. Same thing with Jack. Honestly, this is the first time we're seeing Jack in a while, I believe, since his match against you, Mr. Mark Menchaca. So he's been on a bit of a hiatus in singles recently, but he's still been playing really well in teams. So I'm excited to see him back, and I'm excited to see both these players compete today. I think it should be a good one.
Exactly. Why don't we start bringing in the players? Start out bringing in Zachary Shelton. How you doing today, Zach?
Good. It's definitely been a while since I've participated. I think the last time was actually against Tony in the Platinum ticket, so it's definitely been a while. So I'm ready to go out there and see how good I can do.
All right. Very short and to the point. So bring in who you're facing today, Mr. Jack Pinchuk, and his manager today, Mr. Javi. How you guys doing?
Doing well. I'm excited to be back. Decided to take a little bit of time off from singles, and now I'm just glad to be back, and glad Koho could find a spot for me in the schedule. Yeah, no, I'm excited to play Zach. I don't know. I'm just kind of happy to be back, and I got to rewatch some pretty fucking fantastic movies in prep for this. So that's fun.
Agreed. Let's do this.
Yeah. Javi's my emotional support for this.
Yeah, until 9:30, then I'm out.
Fair.
You got it. I put Javi backstage, and we'll just go ahead and get started. He's going to start with round number 1. So it's going to work like this. You're going to get 8 questions from 8 general movie categories. You have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of the time, we'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. You're going to get a point for each correct answer, and if either of you get all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Anything else before we get started? All righty. We'll get started with your first question, which will come in the category of biopics. Mank is about a writer in his attempt to finish writing the screenplay for what movie?
Oh, yeah, we got a banter now. Shit.
Yeah. We were just hanging backstage, and we're just like camming off and just not having to worry about anything. Now we gotta talk.
A bit rusty. We haven't filmed one of these in about 30 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jack.
Citizen Kane.
All right, Zachary.
Citizen Kane.
All right, you got it. All right. Citizen Kane, yeah, is the correct answer. So 1-1.
And your next question will be in the category of horror. Which 1968 horror film is about a woman who is told she gives birth to the Antichrist? So yeah, it would, yeah. You know what's even better than filming 3 matches in one day?
Oh, what?
Filming 3 matches in one day where every single one of the competitors, at least one of them, is a writer.
Shit.
Isn't that great?
It wasn't fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Zachary.
Rosemary's Baby.
All right, and Jack.
Really disturbing movie, Rosemary's Baby.
All right, Rosemary's Baby is correct. No, what's going on? Go into your next category, 1990s. Which political position does Jack Nicholson's character hold in Mars Attacks? You got to do that. You guys got an extra couple seconds. My phone closed down. Now the timer started. That's a little.
You use the phone to look after the timer. That's smart.
I mean, oh fuck, man, that makes way more sense.
Yeah,
But
I just look at the top corner.
I'm terrible at math. That's not a good idea.
That's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jack
Haven't seen this one. President?
and Zachary.
I also said president.
President is correct. 3-3, still tied up.
So your next question will be in the decade afterwards, the 2000s. Who directed and starred in Garden State?
You know, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Or if you just do it that way, I mean, it'd probably be, quicker. But, I'm going to be looking at 18? What's plus 15? 18? Shit, it's 43 already. Like, God damn it. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, for Zach.
I couldn't remember his name.
All right. Jack.
Zach Braff?
Zach Braff is correct. Jack taking the 1-point lead there. All right. We're going to the next question. Come in the category of comedy. Michael Jai White, Sally Richardson, and Arsenio Hall all star together in what 2000s action comedy?
2000s again. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sounds like
That
one
wasn't-
hell of a show.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
don't
I'd
know
certainly watch it.
that. I don't know who that second person is, but, seems so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Oh, shit. Go to Jack.
Complete Shot in the Dark, the A-Team.
All right. Zach.
I guess evolution.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for Black Dynamite.
Okay.
Right. So no more perfect rounds as we get into your next question in the category of fantasy/sci-fi. Who is the only credited actor to appear in both Prometheus and Alien Covenant?
I was thinking why this question was worded this way, and oh yeah, that's right. I guess that is probably why. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Credits aren't those fun? Just the bane of question writers' existences everywhere.
It's really kicking the nuts sometimes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Zach.
I guess Michael Fassbender.
Dang, Jack.
Michael Fassbender.
All right. Michael Fassbender is correct. Going into your penultimate question in the category, or in the round, penultimate question in the round in the category 1970s. In Young Frankenstein, what kind of animal makes a noise whenever Frau Blucher's name is said? Say that again. What kind of animal makes a noise whenever Frau Blucher's name is said?
I think you got it, yeah.
I don't know. It's a German name. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. There's probably should have been like 2 dots up there, and like, I don't know. That's supposed to help with the fucking pronunciation.
It's all right. You got it. Don't worry.
I guess so. Yeah. I'm just here.
I'm here to boost your confidence.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, it's Jack
Cow?
and Zachary.
I also said cow.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for a horse. Horse.
So then your final question of round number 1 will come in the category of Oscars. Who received Best Actress nominations for films released in 2013, 2006, and 2001?
see, you pull off that well. Like whenever I do it, it's all butchy, choppy, whatever. Like you really like you should be the captain of this ship. I'm just the guy who's asking for his brown pants.
I don't know, man. Have you
something comes
seen? Sometimes I would host and I can't get through like the most simple sentence like ever written. It's even worse when I'm hosting a fandom match. I get nervous. I'm like, they're never going to invite me back.
5, 4, hopefully 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Zachary.
I guess Julianne Moore.
All right, Jack.
I said Kate Blanchett.
And, both are incorrect. We're looking for Dame Judi Dench. Films being Philomena, Notes on a Scandal, and Iris. With that, I got Jack had 5 to 4. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That's what I got.
Cool. We'll bring up the wheel, and this is the way it's going to work. Both players are going to get a chance to spin our wheel. They like what they land on the first time. They can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again. The competitors are going to get 5 questions for whatever category they land on, worth 2 points apiece, or they can check down the multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing, so both of you guys, please watch your asses. The categories on today's wheel are 2009 to 2024, directed by Denis Villeneuve, and Oscars, selected by Jack. Eddie Murphy and comedy, selected by Zach, as well as horror, coming of age / teen, westerns, sci-fi fantasy, and spinners and opponent's choice. Jack, you are currently ahead, so it's up to you whether you want to spin first or defer, and here's Hobby to help you out.
Second? We'll go second.
Sorry, Mark, real quick.
What's up?
Are the settings on the wheel good?
Yeah, they're fine. Like I said,
Okay,
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, second. Goodbye. Yeah. What happens when you pick a round table move for a match? All right, that is your first spin, Zachary. You land on coming of age / teen. Let's keep that spin again.
Spin again.
Okay, you got it. You have to keep what you land on this time. Oh, people got to hear the wheel crackle. And you land on opponent's choice. Go back over to Jack. See what you want to do. Here's Javi.
Same. Yes, stick with your plan. I like your plan.
We'll go Oscars then?
Yeah, or Westerns. Here's the thing, because do you want the wheel better for you? I think I'd rather keep.
Yeah, I'd rather keep Oscars on there as well.
Yeah.
We'll give them Westerns.
Yeah. Should be fine.
You got it. Take away Javi. Take away the wheel. Dylan, why don't you ask him those Oscars questions?
Sure thing. So your first question in the category of Westerns.
Yeah, Westerns.
In what 21st century Western will you find characters named Rufus Buck, Stagecoach Mary, and Cherokee Bill?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Django Unchained, B, The Harder They Fall, C, The Magnificent Seven, the 2016 one, or D, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
B.
B is correct for 1 point. Your second question. Who directed Three Amigos?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, John Landis, B, Harold Ramis, C, Frank Oz, or D, Carl Reiner.
It's between two. I'm going to guess A.
A is correct for 1 point. So now your third question. What is the name of the character played by Eli Wallach in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Chico, B, Rico, C, Tito, or D, Tuco.
B.
B is unfortunately incorrect. Jack, for the 1-point steal. Is it A, Chico, B, Rico, C, Tito, or D, Tuco?
Tuco.
That is correct for the 1-point steal. So now your penultimate question, Zach. In The Sisters Brothers, Jake Gyllenhaal and Riz Ahmed's characters have banded together to search for what?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, oil, B, pelts, C, gold, or D, bounties.
I'm going to guess C.
C is correct for 1 point. And now your final question in this category. Who plays the titular character in 1994's Maverick?
Give me multiple choice.
Your options are A, Kevin Kline, B, Christian Slater, C, Mel Gibson, or D, Powers Booth.
Mel Gibson.
And that is correct for 1 more point.
Alrighty. All right, with that, I got Zachary getting the score up to 8. Jack getting that steal gets a score up to 6. That we got Dylan.
That is what I have, yeah.
All right, bring back up the wheel. And oh yeah, we gotta bring in Javi because you're still here. Here's Javi, and this will be Jack's first spin.
Just for like 10 more minutes.
Yeah, land on comedy. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
There's better for me here. I think we just spin.
Yeah, I think just go for one of your 2 strengths is the move here. But you know, if we get started with comedy, we'll work through it. So
yeah, we'll spin again.
You got it. All right. Spin the wheel all 4 times a day, and you land on your strength of 2009-2024, directed by Denny Villeneuve.
you got this, buddy. Multiple if you need to.
Yep.
All right. Big Alan Hobby. And I'll ask you your questions in 2009-2024, directed by Denny Villeneuve. You ready?
Yes.
All righty. First question. Who has composed the score for the most Villeneuve films?
It's between 2. Hans Zimmer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Zachary Shelton for the 2-point steal.
James Newton Howard.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Johan Johansson.
Yeah.
Johan
Okay,
Johansson.
we did 2.
Okay. Next question. In Blade Runner 2049, Kay finds Deckard in the ruins of what city?
Las Vegas.
That is correct for 2 points. We're a tie game. Here, next question. In Dune Part 2, who kills Baron Harkonnen? Who kills Baron Harkonnen's nephew, Rabin?
Gurney.
That is correct for 2 points. And lead. Going into your penultimate question of the category. Who appears in both Incendies and Polytechnique?
Maxime Gaudet.
That is correct for another 2 points. And here's your final question in the category. In Enemy, what is the name of the fictional movie Adam watches where he first discovers Anthony?
Oh, that's the hotel one. Multiple choice, just to be safe.
All right. Multiple choice options are: is it A, where there's a will, there's a way? B, love in all the wrong places? C, all is fair in love and war? Or D, two's a crowd, three's a party?
A.
A, where there's a will, there's a way is correct for 1 point. So that end of Jack's round. He gets to score up to 13. Zachary's still at 8. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have. Yep.
Alrighty, I think we're going on to round number 3, which is our Pick Your Poison round, which our competitors have drafted from our list of general categories and will now draft from the categories that they drafted here in the match, figure out what they will answer in round number 3. Once a category is selected, it cannot be answered by their opponent. The categories that they have available to them today are Action Adventure, Oscars, 1980s, Classics, 2000s, Fandom, Biopics, and Actors and Actresses. We're going to have our competitors draft their categories, and hopefully we come back and finish it out. All right, we're back. Competitors have selected their categories, and what we'll do is we will start. We will go until we are out of questions or one player has been mathematically eliminated. We will start the player that is behind, which is Zachary. So go over to Zach. What would you like for your 1-point question?
Classics.
You got it. I gave Jack his round 2 questions. I will give you round 3 questions. So here's your 1-pointer in Classics. Who directed and starred in 1948's Hamlet?
Laurence Olivier?
That is correct for 1 point. Fucking bugs. All right. Zachary, what would you like to take for your 2-point question?
2000s.
All right, you got it, 2000s. All right. 2-pointer, category 2000s. The characters of Teddy Roosevelt. Achman Ra, and Attila the Hun appear in which 2006 family film and its sequels?
Night at the Museum.
That is correct for 2 points. You managed to get it, even though I butchered the hell out of that question. You are still behind. So what would you like to take for your 3-point question?
1980s.
Got it. 1980s. Alrighty. Here's your 3-pointer. Category the 1980s. In broadcast news, what specifically does Tom have edited out of segments that later causes Jane to discredit him? Five. 3.
Curse words?
That is incorrect. What we have here is that he forces himself to cry. So that you do. Zachary has one more question remaining. His action adventure, which he has to take for 4 points. If he hits it, we go on to Jack to answer some questions. If not, Jack does win. And as a reminder, Zachary, you still have all 3 of your repeats. 4-point question, action adventure. In Under Siege, the ship that the film primarily takes place on is named after what U.S. state? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
There you go. As your first repeat your question again. In Under Siege, the ship that the film primarily takes place on is named after what U.S. state?
Give me the next repeat.
Your second, repeat your question again. In Under Siege, the ship that the film primarily takes place on is named after what U.S. state?
I get this wrong. Good game, Jack. Arkansas?
And your winner, Jack Pinchuk. The correct answer we have here was Missouri. Missouri. And with that, go into post-match interviews to put Jack backstage, talk to Zachary. Zach, it was great to have you back, man. Like you performed pretty well. I think 4 out of 8 in round number 1, nothing to sneeze at. I think you were able to hang in there. Round number 2, just happened to get his strength. Did what you could here in round number 3, but it's kind of didn't go your way overall. How do you feel?
I'm a little disappointed because it's been so long since I've had a win in Melee, so it's a little disappointing. But yeah, I can only answer what I know. So I tried my best, and that's all I can do. So,
alrighty. You know what? We're most likely gonna have you back here at some point. I don't know if you got it. Anybody hoping to face? I don't know. Your team's over Koho. You want to beat him?
I mean, based on my record, I'll just take whoever I can.
You got it. Thank you for playing today, and put you backstage for right now. Bring in your winner today, Mr. Jack Pinchuk. Jack, pretty solid round number 1. He did what most good players do. They were able to run through your strength pretty well. Didn't answer any questions around number 3. Always good when that happens. Javi did run out on you. He apparently had a prior engagement.
That is okay. Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, no, this was fun. I was nervous coming out of round 1 because he was right there with me. So when you landed on opponent's choice and I got my strength, I was a little relieved. Messed up on that first question, but otherwise I did pretty all right. No, I'm happy with how I did today. This was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to be back.
Well, sounds good. Yeah, it's definitely moves you forward, and whatever it is we're doing, I don't know what it is. You know, they just tell me stuff. You know,
this is just a match.
Yeah,
it's just a match.
If we put you up against Koho, do you want to beat him?
I mean, of course I want to beat Koho if I'm up against him, but like, who doesn't want to beat Koho? But no, whoever I'm up against next, I'll do my best to put in the work, and I'll try my best to win. So I do care about these matches. So there a lot of some people say they don't, so I just thought it was important for me to say that I do.
All right.
Throwing shots at his manager that abandoned him. That's crazy.
Yeah, shouldn't have left me alone, Hobby.
Okay, yeah, it's good to know, Jack. I'll see you next time. Dylan, I guess you care about this match, right?
Yeah, I mean, I care about all the matches we do here. Yeah, this is a good match. Yeah, just Zachary has some of the most rough luck, I think, of any player in this league. Like, he was doing well, and then he once again got hit with essentially spinners and opponent's choice in Jack's favor, which if I'm not mistaken, that was basically the same thing that happened against when he played Tony. So yeah, it's rough to see. Oftentimes it can be very hard to come back from that, but he still played really well in the category that he was given in Westerns. So good on him there. But yeah, great performance from Jack, shaking off the rust, I think, and showing that, he's back in a big way. He did good. He even powered through a category with an outdated question, which the Hans Zimmer, by the way, has now composed the same amount as Johan Johansson. But so, whoops. But anyways, he still powered through it and won anyways. So good for him.
One of the editors gonna make an edit about that. That'll just do it for us today. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you, Jack. Congratulate. Thank you, Jack, for showing up. Thank you, Zach, for showing up. And thank you for our own manager today, Javi, for showing up. Thank you for everybody here in Multiplex keeps the show going. And thank you, Dylan, for doing this here with me. And I'm just here, and I'm not bantering over long because I can't find the outro. There it is. Be well, everybody.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
You've been taken.
Bye-bye.